Like I said, all the stuff that y'all see flying today is my trusty little drone. Here's my truck. Here's Donnie's truck. And here we are, Donnie. You can tell your last name if you want to and tell your group. And he's did a lot of stuff in this area. We're going to do some future working together. me and my English. But as everybody knows, I don't open up to a lot of people. There's still a lot of hoaxers in Alabama, and I'll talk to somebody 3 or 4 years before I vet them. And I've given Donnie a hard time. I have to apologize. But I want him to take about a minute or two and tell him what he's experienced here. Hope everybody enjoyed the flight. Maybe we got something, maybe we didn't. You just have to look. Go ahead, Donnie. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Okay, my name is Donnie Moore. I'm with Central Alabama Bigfoot Research Group. We're based here in Shelby County. As a matter of fact, I just live about 10 minutes from here at Kelly Creek. We've done a total of 3 night investigations here, and every single time we've had activity. As a matter of fact, the Thursday before Thanksgiving in 2024, it was about 11 o'clock at night. We were filming across the creek with our cameras and everything. A Bigfoot threw rocks at us. Now, Jonathan and I, we've been friends for 3 years. You know, we've been communicating and stuff like that. And I sent pictures of the rocks to him, and they were huge. I would say probably, you know, a man would have to pick it up with 2 hands. And then, but they threw rocks at my partner and I. We've also had them at night, tree knocks. One came up the river here. We have about I'd say about 20 yards, and was dipping water with its hands. We caught it, you know. And this place here is really, really active. It usually gets started, I'd say, about after 11 p.m. I've been here, I come down here at least once a week in the morning, and I'll do some call blasting and tree knocks. And I've had a lot of activity, even in the morning, early morning, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm really looking forward to getting with Jonathan, and we will be doing a night investigation here very well in the very near future. You know, anybody, all you have to do is go to our webpage or whatever and let us know, or let Jonathan know. We will always come out and investigate. We go all over Alabama. As a matter of fact, we're going to Northwest Alabama this weekend.
Alrighty, Donnie. And Donnie's got a lot more stories to be told, and we are going to listen. And exciting stuff still, this Bigfoot. And how long have you been doing it, Donnie?
I've been doing it. My first sighting was in 1966 in a little town called Fruithurst, Alabama, in Cleveland County. And it just changed my life.
And here we go, guys. We're going to give you a shot of Donnie. He's tree knocking. And I'm going to fly around here and just show you kind of the layout of the land. I want to do several videos in this area. I did a lot. I think I did 4 videos from the past over here. But this is Kelly Creek right through here. And we're going to go down the road to the entrance. There was also a field up here that he talked about to the right. Just this one little area right here. Whereas he's had a couple of reports, and I've had a couple of reports. Now, one thing about this field is at night, it can be confusing with all these tall little bushes. And you can see there's not much that's went through here, but there is a full over that has went through here. And it's a wide open place, and it is daylight. At nighttime, it's covered in rabbits and little rats and rodents and all kinds of little things. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fly down through here. I'm going to show you the entrance. This is a dead end. For years there was a bunch of people that would come down here, but the Sheriff's Patrol, St. Clair Sheriff's Patrol, has made sure a lot of the riffraff have stayed away. And so here's the entrance to the little place, the little boat launch. This boat launch is actually 5 miles from Grover's Creek boat launch, or Grover's Point boat launch, which I have another video from the drone a couple of months ago where a family of 5 were fishing and saw a creature. So I know this whole area is a very target-rich environment. And so I thought I had something wrong with my prop. So I decided to fly by myself and just see. And this is me, and I give myself permission to fly over myself. I told Donnie not to move, and he, of course, sat and watched and laughed at me. And I tell you, folks, it's the way to do the Bigfooting now. So there's my white gray hair. And so we're just going to pop up in the sky real high for a second, and I'm going to give you a shot of what we're working with. This is Kelly Creek boat launch. Very isolated area, not a lot of lights. I don't think there's any lights at the boat launch. Today we saw a game warden out there. That right there, that little island, we're going to have to go out there and research that, because that's a very interesting place, Donnie told me. Here's Kelly Creek boat launch, and you're going to see it's a little creek with a little inlet coming into the main river. And I'm going to give you a little 360 view. Such a pretty little area. Gorgeous. Alabama is a beautiful place. As you can see, it's very isolated, and it looks like a place where there would be creatures. And I know they are from the reports that Donnie has shown me that I've collected, and the audio. The audio here is very wild. If you ever want to hear a Bigfoot, go here after 11. Make sure you have somebody with you, because it's just an isolated place. And so we're right here flying, and we're going to come down in just a second and see what we can see. One day we're going to fly these fields and just look for tracks. We fly to the end of the point right there. It had some kind of interference. The next video I fly along them woods. We're believing that right there in that pack of woods across the river where the power line goes, I believe it's right in that area. We're going to go look for some nest. I call them big bird nests because it looks like a big bird would get up in it. And we're going to come down a little bit. Just kind of do a stabilized get out of the air. We topped out about 100, 200 feet. Not very high for this one. And we're going to go along the river a little bit. And then the next video is going to be along the edge of the water. Do some exploring. And we're going to cut out some of that scene. It took me forever. There was a high wind. Now here's the boat launch. Now a couple of years ago I had 3 different videos where people were putting in their boat right here at the boat launch in wintertime and saw a creature right across the other side watching them. So this place has a lot of reports from myself, a lot of reports from Donnie and his group, and it's just an active area. At night, it's a very weird place because it's very quiet, and it'll get loud, and then the insects will get high, and it'll get down. Now let me show y'all something very weird, and I'm going to try to pause it. If you look at this sundog that appeared up in the video, look at this. It looks just like an alien. Weird. Right there, y'all see that? That's some weird stuff right there. So we're going to fly down here just a tad bit. You guys keep your eyes open. The whole point is to sneak up on something or get something looking up at the drone. We're going to mosey on down the water. And it wasn't too hot this day. It was hot, but it wasn't too hot. And you can see where this is a very great place for the creatures to watch whoever's on the other side. One of the things I talk about Bigfoot is they want a barrier. If they have a barrier like a stream or something that gives them some distance to get away, they're going to be up in it. I also have another report from the farmer that tilled this field to the right, seeing something up here. So we're going to go up here and just see if we can catch something. Maybe something bedded down or just something hiding. And you wouldn't believe at nighttime the little creepy crawlies that you can see scrambling in this area with the thermal. And it's just It's just a beautiful area. Now, coming into Kelly Creek, I've also got 4 or 5 reports from the right side of the road. It's kind of like this. It's been clear cut, but there's no power lines over there. And so it's really, I do something called like a submarine, where I fly, then I come up high and try to surprise something maybe standing up. I will do that in just a second. And you know, when I fly this at night and you look at the bank, you see all kinds of crazy things. Eventually, when this winter time, I'm going to fly across this left side. We're going to scout that. We've been there many a times on foot. It's just if something gets after you, you're at the mercy of whatever's after you. And it's a beautiful little creek. I'm sure there's some really good fishing at this little creek. And we're gonna fly along here. I almost went to the end of it, but I started having some connecting issues with the receiver, and I never had that before. This is the place where Donnie had rocks thrown at him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little Alabama stream feeding into the river. And I go to the end here. And the next video that I haven't published yet is all on the right side. There's a trail. I have 4 reports from the end of the little point, and then several along with people just fishing, day fishing, night fishing, dusk fishing, and seeing things on the other side, either throwing rocks at them or just watching them. And you see there's a little river, so it's a good buffer for the creature. Donnie's got a thermal of one across the water, probably 6-7 feet high, and that thing's terrifying to realize that thing's out there. It kind of makes you glad that there's a bunch of water in between you. And I was going to come up here and look, and I had some strange electrical issues. So, odd. When me and Donnie were filming this and he was watching my back while I was flying, we heard 2 trees pushed over. And a big tree, I mean, this sucker was a big tree, and you could hear it being pushed. You could hear something grunting, and it pushed. And it's just like, okay, that just happened. And Donnie is just over there grinning, because he's been telling me how active this place has been for years. And you know, I've took reports here, but I've always been in the Talladega National Forest. This one is really, really close to home. Keep your eyes peeled, just never know. And so we're going to go to the end of the point here and just see what's happening. Beautiful little area. We need to go when I need to go over there again when the sun's almost down, so I can maybe have some better footage. But this footage is real pretty too. Next week we're going to go to the point right here. I'm going to fly from this point and just fly this old area. Donnie told me he's found tracks over here on the right. And we're going to head back. And now here's where Donnie was standing with his buddy. There used to be a big tree here. And right across there, I think they thought I caught a thermal a couple of weeks ago of a bipedal creature right over there. I keep telling him, man, you got to publish this stuff. I had the TV on in the background, and you know, I don't care. So we're going to do a quick submarine ride. What I do with this is I go really fast and I'll pop up. So if I can catch something maybe in the bushes, crunch down, maybe I pop it up. And this is just a fun part of the flight. This next flight's going to be in the woods, so y'all be ready. And here we go. Let's just have some fun at the end of this thing. Switch my gears, and here we go. Come down really low. And what I'll do, I did this in the cornfield the other day where one was sighted. Come along real fast. And then I'll pop up. And y'all look. See if y'all see anything. And I hope y'all enjoyed this flight. This is a very nice, active area. And me and Donnie and his team, Central Alabama Bigfoot Research, we're going to have some fun here. And the fall is going to be real fun. You guys take care. We will see you again. This next flight, like I said, is going to be in the woods. So get your eyes ready. I need to fly this power line cut also. It's looks like it has some trail pass through it. And here we go. Y'all, thank you for watching. Go and subscribe to Donnie and them guys' channel. And we enjoyed it. Hope you did too, guys. Bye.